I have heard people talk about saying that there is no manual to raising a child, especially when you're moving from one country to another. Probably you left your country home to the Western world. There is no manual to raising a child where you just newly moved into, because you have to take the culture of the new place you moved into consideration. You have to take so many things: the environmental factor, the state of mind of those kids, even your own state of mind. You have to put them into consideration. Today I'll be sharing with you some tips that can help you raise your child when you find yourself in a new space entirely, like you moved from your country home into the Western world. What are you supposed to do? What are you not supposed to do? Okay, if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Bola. You're welcome. Please remember to click on the subscribe button, subscribe, like, and share my video. Okay, the first tip I would like to share with you is that when your children are, if you have children that are already in school, okay, there will be so many activities going on in their school. It even starts from you dropping off your kids. I think you have to be dropping your kids until they get to secondary school. I might be wrong, I don't really know. Maybe when they're in year 6, they can be going to school by themselves. But when they are still little, you as a parent have to be dropping them yourself in school, or you get someone you register with the school. If you won't be doing that as a parent, you introduce someone that will be doing that to the school. All right, so it's quite different from where we're coming from. Like, you can just see someone on the road and say, oh, help me drop my child. I don't know if it's still like that anyway in school, but here it has to be specific. Either you're dropping your child yourself, or you bring in someone, you introduce someone that will be doing that for you to the school. It starts from dropping off your kids, taking them after school. The school, I tell you, the school take notes of all these things, of all drop off, all these little things we don't consider. The school take notes of all that, okay? And when it comes to activity time in the school, they might send an email to you, the parents, that your child will be having maybe parents evening. They want to do any activity in school that required the presence of the parents. Whenever I attend my son's activity, you see the children looking forward, looking like, oh, is my mom here, is my dad here? They're always excited to see their parents come in for their activity, especially maybe during Christmas. They want to have a presentation during Easter. This, and the parents have been invited during sports, any activity going on the school. Parents evening is usually like you're meeting with the teacher to discuss the success of that child. Okay, please, I beg you, do not miss out on these activities, because the school is taking notes. Don't say, oh, I'm not aware, or I forgot, or I won't be available. Be available. That is the point. Be readily available. Be in the lives of these kids. That's why we say that when you move in here as couple, the wife and the husband, both parents have to understand how it works in that new place that you're settling in. Like, at all the time, an adult has to be with the children. Okay, so if your husband is doing a morning shift, goes to work in the morning, you have to stay back. You go to work in the evening. That is how it plays out. And if better still, if you get a work from home job, fine. Just work things out with your partner to support these kids, so that whenever they say there's an activity in their school, you will be always available. Okay, so when the kids come back from school, take your time to ask questions, engage with them, interact with them, talk to them, ask them what they, those fun they had in school, they call the subjects, they have. Just engage them, ask them questions. You might be learning one or two things from them. Okay, and when it comes to their homework, when they bring homework home, make sure you engage them with it. Support them with their homework. If you can get a teacher as well, please do. Okay, these are the things that help your child to stand out in the school. So let us talk about culture now. If you have your children here, it's another ball game entirely. But if you're bringing your kids into your new home now, into your new, they've lived for some time in your country home, and here where you relocated to, they have to integrate again. So you have to introduce our culture. How do we balance it that that our culture doesn't fade out, that they still align with our language, the food, especially kids. These children, when you tell them to eat, they want to try this native food, they tell you no, I don't want to. How do we balance it that our the language doesn't fade off? When they speak English in the school, try as much as possible to speak your language to them at home as well, so that they will understand. They will be bilingual. They will understand both languages. Try as much as possible. You see, the Asian nation, they do this so well that when they speak their language, even the little ones, they speak their language so well. These are the things that we should do. We shouldn't forget our culture, and we should try to introduce our kids, into our language, our cultural behavior. When we greet, as Africans, we have a way we greet the elderly ones, and here is, we should try to. I was listening to a program when the anchor was asking the person he was interviewed, how do you balance it that a boy prostrate to greet? Will you then go about prostrating to greet everyone on the street? How do you balance it? So let us balance it. You know what I mean? Let us balance it with them. Okay, when you want to greet your parents, this is how you do it. When you want to greet someone outside, this is how it's being done. Okay, so don't let us forget the cultural aspect as well. Very importantly, let us know the kind of friends our children keep. Let us be involved in their lives. Let us know the kind of friends they keep. Let us know the kind of friends they keep. It is very important that we know the kind of people, when these kids are getting to a certain age, you can't stop them from attending their friend's party. You just have to know, if it's possible, make friends with the parents of their friends. If it's possible, make friends with the parents of their friends. Okay, be aware of the events they are going. If they say, oh, I'm going for my friend's birthday party, make sure you know that person. Okay, so basically this little tip will help us as parents when we are in the lives of our children. We shouldn't neglect them. We shouldn't just let them be on their own, because it's important that we personally are in the lives of our children. We help them we nurture them, train them the way of the Lord, help them in this new home they find themselves. Okay, so if this tip is helpful, leave me a comment. Let me know if there is anything you do as well that help you with your kids. Okay, I would like to learn as well. So remember to leave me a comment, click on the like button, subscribe, like, and share. Till I come your way again, see you. God bless you. Bye.